Morning. Morning. Ready?
170.
170.
4, 3.
The welterweight championship bout is official.
Bye-bye. Go ahead, Megan.
First to the scale, the champion looking to defend his welterweight world title, Islam Makhachev.
170.
170 for the champion.
4, 3.
I'll let you know what next.
Are you a little bit surprised that the fans are so against Ian this Saturday?
No, I don't surprise. I know. No, nobody like Garry. Myself also. He don't know because people confuse which country represent, Brazil or Ireland. People don't know. People know who they have to support. Thank you for all your support, guys.
Islam, a lot of fans sometimes say that Ian is annoying. Do you find Ian Garry annoying?
That's a loaded question.
Sorry, yeah.
What you're doing now is just trying to cause trouble. Don't do it.
I was trying
We're
to.
friends. I thought we were cool. Don't do it.
I was trying to get back and forth.
That's just putting words in his fucking mouth, and you know it.
True.
If he finds that, he can be honest and he can say that. But your job as a journalist is to be professional and stick to the fucking sport. This is the biggest fight of the year. I think there's more important things to talk about.
Fair enough.
Islam Makhachev basically says he isn't surprised that fans are against Ian Garry, and then things get even more interesting when Ian is called annoying. Islam's reaction shows he knows exactly how fans feel about Ian, and with UFC 330 getting closer, the tension is only getting bigger.
Let's see what Dana say also.
Can I answer that though? He'd be proud of him. Look at what he's done in the sport. He's carried the flag for his country.
Bro,
He's won
you
2
every
world titles.
second lose your fans.
It's
Please shut up.
impossible for any man not to be proud of what this man has done.
Please shut up.
He's the best fighter on the planet.
Dana White believes Islam Makhachev is building a GOAT-level legacy. GOAT with his dominant title run, elite wrestling, and incredible winning streak, Islam is already putting himself among the greatest fighters in UFC history. And if he keeps winning at this level, his case for the GOAT conversation only gets stronger.
They did the face-off. Ian Garry is taller. He was wearing flats when Makhachev had pumps on. So Makhachev had like 1.5 inches height advantage over Ian Garry during the original face-off. This was known. A lot of people made a big deal out of this. But if you looked at their footwear, this was very obvious. This time Makhachev had the pumps on. Ian Garry had his boots on. So it's more of a realistic outlook of what they're going to look like stood next to each other.
Ian Garry is actually taller than Islam Makhachev, but the first face-off made the difference look even bigger. The MMA guru explains that Garry's footwear and the way they were standing made the height gap look misleading, so that first face-off wasn't a perfect representation of their actual height difference.
This weekend you fight Ian Garry, right? This is a kid that's very confident. You have kind of gone out of your way to almost make fun of, you said this is the Temu version of Khabib and Conor or something like that. You make fun of the Irish versus Dagestan thing.
Bro, he's not Irish, bro.
What do you mean he's not Irish?
He speaks Brazil,
Bro,
he training in
Irish.
Brazil, his family from Brazil. He never been, I don't know when he was last time in Irish, bro. He training with Brazilian team, finish, bro. When he become married, no more Irish. It's look like this,
That's
right?
not
So
true.
It just not just I say, bro. It's like look like this. His whole team, Brazil.
So if you leave to go live somewhere else, you're not Russian?
I'm Russian. I training in Russia, did 2 camps in Russia, speak Russian.
So because he's smart.
Family in Russia.
So because he's smart and he speaks a different language, he's not.
No, bro, he's training there, stay there. I don't see any time he training in Irish. He just, I think, move, bro.
Yeah.
And you cannot say this, Russia against Irish. It's maybe...
Daniel Cormier says Ian Garry still has a chance. Even though Islam Makhachev is the favorite, Cormier believes Garry has the skills, movement, and toughness to make this fight competitive. But if Garry can't stop Islam's pressure in wrestling, the fight could quickly slip away from him.
So boys, who do I have winning against Ian Garry versus Islam Makhachev? I'm gonna go with Islam Makhachev. I think Islam Makhachev can win the fight anywhere. Now, do we think Islam Makhachev is going to win by decision or a finish? Islam said he's going to get it done. Islam said he's going to get it done within 3 rounds. And, you know, it just all depends how Islam approaches the fight and how Ian Garry approaches the fight. If Ian Garry is running a lot and Islam's having a hard time catching him, it's probably going to go to a decision. But if Islam Makhachev is able to get his hands on Ian Garry, get him to the ground, and start to pass his guard, then he'll finish him. It all depends how the reaction is going to be when the two clash, and that's...
Mighty is picking Islam Makhachev to take over this fight. He believes Ian Garry will struggle to deal with Islam's pressure, wrestling, and relentless control, and his prediction is clear: Islam will finish Ian Garry in the 3rd round. If Islam can drag Garry into deep waters, this could be a brutal ending.
I'm going to give you my actual prediction, but I think Islam Makhachev wins this fight. I think he could win it by submission, and I think he could win it by submission relatively early. I'm thinking like 2nd, 3rd round, mainly because I don't know how aggressive Ian Garry is going to be. I don't know if he's going to be able to take that front foot and try to keep himself off the back of the cage. And even when he does throw his kicks, how many times does he get to throw it before a read is picked up and Islam fires something down the middle and then looks to grapple behind it or tries to close range and grapple there? I could see early on Ian Garry getting shocked by maybe underestimating Islam striking a bit and getting, you know, pushed back on the back foot for it, and then here comes the grappling. And if that's the case, the grip strength of Islam Makhachev would take over and I think be overwhelming, plus the technique. But if not for an early submission, I think Islam could definitely win a decision here as well. Listen, Ian Garry, he has great takedown defense. Now, when the fight gets to the ground, that's a little bit of a different story. We're talking about a guy in Islam that not only dropped Charles Oliveira, but submitted Charles Oliveira, which is a very difficult thing to do. We're talking about a guy in Ian Garry that shut down Jack Della Maddalena.
I think Islam wins this fight, and honestly, it's hard to bet against him. Islam Makhachev's pressure, wrestling, and control could be the difference against Ian Garry. If Islam gets his game going early, I see him taking over the fight and getting the victory.
Like I said, some low-key trash talk here from Islam Makhachev, so let's have a listen.
World title. I dreamt of this dream when I was a 16-year-old kid. I dreamt of being a UFC fighter. I dreamt of having the ability to fight for a UFC world title. And this weekend, on August 15th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, all of my dreams come true, and nobody can take that away from me.
Islam, are you a little bit surprised that the fans seem to not like Ian so much? Are you a little bit surprised that the fans are so against Ian this Saturday?
No, I don't surprise. I know. No, nobody like Ian Garry. Myself also. He don't know, because people confuse which country he represent, Brazil or Ireland. People don't know. People know who they have to support. Thank you for all your support.
There again, low-key good move here, right? It's called Ian Machado Garry now. His wife's Brazilian, so he's kind of taking that all about. And Islam, again, this is nice, like little trash talk here to kind of build up the fight. Just taking like little jabs here at Garry and nothing disrespectful. And that's one thing I've always liked about Islam is that, you know, any sort of trash talk he's had, it hasn't crossed that line. It's been very subtle, very good trash talk here. Good line here about Brazil or Ireland. Again, low-key trash talk here. I thought Islam did a great job.
Islam Makhachev openly admits that he doesn't like Ian Garry. And this isn't just normal fight week trash talk. Islam clearly has a problem with Garry's attitude and the way he carries himself. Now, with the fight getting closer, that personal tension could make this matchup even more intense.
That Ian Garry's a bit annoying.
Can't say that Ian is annoying. Do you find Ian Garry annoying?
Yeah, what you're doing now is just trying to cause trouble. Don't do it.
I was trying.
We're friends. I thought we were cool. Don't do it.
I was trying to get back and forth.
That's just putting words in his fucking mouth, and you know it. If he finds that, he can be honest and he can say that. But your job as a journalist is to be professional and stick to the fucking sport. This is the biggest fight of the year. I think there's more important things to talk about.
So what I love about this is obviously Oscar's doing his job here as media for this thing. He's trying to build up a bit of hype and excitement for it. But we've heard this multiple times, Rick. So from Ian Garry, where he's telling media what their job is, what they should be doing. He's trying to control the narrative. Like, he's just so scared of things going outside of this little area that he's built out for the promotion of the fight. We saw it in the media day yesterday when he's like, don't ask me any questions about this or that. What was your reaction to Ian Garry going at Oscar like that? And also just...
Everything is set for a massive showdown between Islam Makhachev and Ian Garry. The tension is real, the predictions are coming in, and now all that's left is to see who delivers inside the octagon. Who are you picking to win? Drop your prediction in the comments, like this video if you're hyped for the fight, and subscribe for more UFC updates and predictions.